Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and outstanding sponsors who make these live presentations possible. I'm Jeff Smith with Evan Webb coming to you live from Grants Pass High School in Grants Pass, Oregon. Thank you for joining us today. Welcome to the Lithia Superstore pregame show powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon, featuring the South Medford Panthers taking on the Grants Pass Cavemen. We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the Grants Pass School District and our sponsor business partners. Joe Brett is the executive producer for today's event. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. Please help Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Go to YouTube, search Table Rock Sports, and click on the red subscribe button. South Medford Panthers with a 2-1-1 overall record, 1-0-1 in the Southwest Conference. They will be wearing white with the dark blue numbers. And in the blue with the white trim and numbers will be the Grants Pass Cavemen, 2-0 overall, both of those conference victories. Head coach of the Panthers is Claudio Villa. Travis Boersma is the head coach of the Cavemen. Cavemen currently ranked 4th in the OSAA, and the Panthers currently ranked 20th. Just about set to get things started. Starting a little bit late, although our pregame also a little bit late, as the teams have taken the field. Scoreboard not working as of yet in the stadium, so we may be playing it a little blind here as the first half gets underway. Grants Pass controls, and this Southwest Conference matchup is underway here from Mel Ingram Field. Sun will stay on the field as the shadows grow longer for about the next 20 minutes, 15-20 minutes. So about halfway through the first half, the lights will start taking hold and the sun will drop below the mountains and the stadium. JV game ran a little long, and so didn't do the starters for this one, so we'll just have to play along as this game goes on. In fact, no anthem or starters. So once again, South Medford Panthers in white, Cavemen in blue. Cavemen were impressive in our last game here at Mel Ingram, winning on their opening game of the season. That shot just over the net, a good attempt. I believe that was Boersma out there. Porter Boersma traditionally out on that left wing side for the Cavemen. Cameron Hicks, the keeper for Grants Pass, and Silvano Pineda, the keeper for South Medford. So the Panthers D trying to set up their attack, but that one will be turned over. Can't see the near sideline in this stadium, at least not from this vantage point. Boersma chips one ahead. Appears to be Spagnuolo. And a whistle, free kick coming up for South Medford. Didn't see who that foul was either on Spagnuolo or Boersma. We mentioned it on our last broadcast with the Cavemen, Kenley Sheard. Starting on the defense, he moved up to midfield later in the game, but he made some really good defensive plays early on in that previous game. And he starts back there again today. Of course, he's got really good speed, so we're used to seeing him as a midfielder. But his early defense a week ago was definitely needed by the Cavemen. Here's a chance for Boersma up the side, and that one turned away. Like Rios on the defense, sending that one into the trees. Tough sun right there for the keeper right now for South Medford, Pineda. Scoreboard finally up and running here in the stadium. As soon as they get it synced to the game, we will let you know the time as it ticks down. Still tons of time here in this first half. Centering feed there from Saucedo, but it ends up out of bounds and a goal kick for the Cavemen. Looks like they're going to try and sync the official timer to the scoreboard here. I believe that's what's happening here, as the ref is looking up to the scorer's booth. So 38-25 is well, they're going to run it down a little farther, so waiting for them to get synced up, and the whistle will blow and be back underway. So it's going to be 33 minutes. Grants Pass currently in first place in the Southwest Conference. South Medford is the second place team currently. South Medford's conference victory was over Roseburg 2-0. They also have a win over Ashland. Lost to Bend on the season opener and played to a tie against Sheldon last Saturday. So Sheard turns it over. South Medford on the attack. Reyes splits the defenders, looking for some room. Gets his pocket pick there. I believe that was Cade Brandis, I believe, making the defensive play there for the Cavemen. And now they'll try and push it up. And running, getting it right back after essentially running out of steam there is Cy Isabel. And the two conference victories for Grants Pass. A 2-1 victory in the season opener for the Cavemen. That was over North Medford. That was our last game here on Table Rock Sports. And then they traveled to Willamette and got a 1-0 victory last Saturday. So South Medford has played twice as many games, but Grants Pass with the 2 wins leading the conference early in this season. And we're going to get a foul. Kenley Sheard going to be called for the trip of Saucedo. Eloy Saucedo lined up to take the kick for South Medford. And he hits it wide as Hicks dove. I believe Hicks got a piece of that. And so the first scoring chance there results in a corner kick here for South Medford. Little give and go play. Saucedo chips one. That'll be a little long as tried to get it to Danny Centeno, but it's going to go out of bounds for the goal kick. Grants Pass looking to set up their attack. Little foot race here. Pineda turns it aside. He's got to hustle back to his goal, but now they're going to say this is South Medford throw-in. Good feed, no offsides. As Centeno tracks it down, centers. And then Sheard, that one goes off the side of his foot. It's going to be a corner kick, so Kenley failed to clear that, and then the miscue trying to buy some time He wanted that to go out the sideline, but it went off the side of his foot, and it'll be a corner kick for the Panthers. Javier Lopez going to come over to take the corner kick. And headed away by the Cavemen. Trying to see who that was for Grants Pass. That was number 11, Elijah Leach. Brandis with the free kick. Borsman, the corner, tries to keep it in bounds. He does. High bouncing ball. Good battle. Chance here for the Panthers. Brandis turns it aside. Alexi Reyes with the throw in. Little give and go play. Brandis trying to play a little cat and mouse, and he does a good job to let that one roll out for the goal kick. He initially went to play that and then realized he could screen it off and let it roll. Of course, we mentioned it on the last broadcast against North Medford. Heavy, heavy senior presence on this Caveman squad. One junior, Jared Hatt, and then a sophomore, Tristan Gambala. Everyone else on this Caveman squad is a senior. Down under the 25-minute mark here in the first half. Couple of decent scoring chances for both teams, but nothing on the scoreboard yet. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net, powered by US Cellular at Siskiyou. And you can see our John L. Scott scoreboard shows no score thus far. And a collision. That foul will go against the Panthers. I believe that was Felix Valenzuela. Called for the foul, and Grants Pass will try and push it up the field. That pass off the mark and be a goal kick for the Panthers. We want to give a big thanks to our sponsors for powering our live high school athletics streams, including our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore Jeep, Dodge, Chrysler. Visit lithiasuperstore.com to find your next ride. Caveman on the attack. That one knocked away. Last touch by Grants Pass. Leach with the touch. And it'll be a free kick. Looks like we may have sub coming in. Well, nope. Take that back. We also would like to thank our presenting sponsor, Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon, with 7 locations to serve you. So Grants Pass trying to keep the play at their offensive end. Good, strong move. Give and go play. Oh, off the post. The putback is there. Antonio Barrero de la Puerta with the goal off the Cy Isabel shot that hit the crossbar. Isabel got the nice touch pass, made the shot. It was a little high, but Barrero de la Puerta punches it home at the 21:02 mark of this first half. And it's 1-0 Cavemen. So Grants Pass takes the early lead here at home. 1-0 on our John L. Scott scoreboard. Leach running out of options there, but last touch by the Panthers, so Grants Pass will take the throw in. Little foot race here, and screening off the Caveman player was Andrew Opperman. And so the Panthers with the goal kick. Of course, Elijah Leach for Grants Pass does double duty. He's also the place kicker on the football team. He's already racked up a bunch of touchbacks this year on his kickoffs. He's also got a 40-yard field goal this year. So Reyes sends one ahead, but it's taken away by the Cavemen. Boersma again. He is dangerous on that wing. That one sent all the way back to Cameron Hicks. And he gets it ahead to Boersma. He lost his footing. And so the foot race is won by Cisneros. Wanted the give and go there, but it was taken away by the Panther defense. Now a chance for the Panthers on the attack. Nifty play there by De La Puerta. Looking for some room, Saucedo, he'll drop it to Reyes. Reyes will center. Good battle there between Brandis and Lopez. Brandis wins that battle. Boersma sends that one over the top of the goal. Under 17 minutes remaining here in this first half. On our John L. Scott scoreboard, Grants Pass 1, South Medford nothing. Make sure a visit to Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill on the banks of the Rogue River is included on your next trip to Grants Pass. First-class food and a new menu awaits you. The gem of the Thomason Hospitality Group, Tap Rock. Whistle there. Going to be a throw-in for the Cavemen. No, going to be a free kick, excuse me. Boersma again. That one stayed in for a bit, but finally scoots out of bounds. Going to be a goal kick for the Panthers. And looks like we may have subs coming in this time. Nope, not sure what we were waiting for. Thought I had subs coming in. Well, we're ready to go. Good ball movement by the Cavemen. Looking for that opening. That one sent in. By Barrero de la Puerta. And Pineda able to track it down. And Kenley Sheard saw the keeper out of position a little bit and just sent one from about midfield. Not a bad idea. Now the subs will come in. Omar Serrano for South Medford. For Grants Pass, Abram Knight and Will Spagnolo.
The play there in front of the net. A little back and forth. There was some nice defensive play as Gamboa for Grants Pass. Panthers with a lot of threats, and they managed to weather the storm. Horst will take it in the middle. Challenged there by South. Looked like that might have been Fairbanks there on the steal. Ball over in the corner. Looking at a corner kick. Set piece opportunity for the Panthers. Tried to see if they can't stretch that 1-0 lead. Tyler Hampson with the corner kick. They work it in the middle and they score. It's a goal for the South Medford Panthers. They go up 2-0. Or like they say when you have USA and Mexico going up against each other in the World Cup, Dos a Cero. Or Dos a Cero. So South Medford, no doubt growing in confidence after their pair of wins on the road last weekend. You can see that they have been that right combination of patience when needed and then being aggressive when needed and making the best of their opportunities when they strike. Grants pass being met defensively by the Panthers, but still keeping possession. Good battle there between Zonizer and a Grants pass player. Over in the corner, or near it anyway. Caver throw. Turnover by Grants pass to South Medford. Throw in, broken up. There for the Cavers, Lauren Robinson. Grip looking left on that pass. Now Anderson there, weaving her way through the traffic. Some good footwork there. She dishes off right wing. But South Medford there defensively to break it up. I believe that's Thompson there with a corner kick, the left footer. Her bender ends up in the arms of Lynx, the goalkeeper. That'll be booted hard out of the back. Long kick. South Medford thinking there might be an opportunity to steal one as the Grants pass defender falls to the turf. Shot from the left side. And Abby Michael there to scoop it up and live to fight another day. Boot out of the back. South Medford wins it back. Now Anderson. We're in it up the right side of the field. But the Panthers there defensively with the contest. And thwart any designs of a thought on a possible breakaway. Fans, make sure that a visit to Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill on the banks of the Rogue River, as we watch the corner kick here, is included on your next trip to Grants Pass. First-class food and a new menu awaits you. The gem of the Thomason Hospitality Group, Tap Rock. Line them. Up the right wing they go. That's Fairbanks with it now. Crosses it toward the center. Had some mustard on that boot, and it scoots across the face of the goal. And Grants Pass will get the throw. "36th minute of the first half. South Medford with a 2-0 lead. South working around the back line. They switch it to the right side. Now go back to the interior. Kalina works it inside. She takes the pass. Just gets off the shot. That one will hit the football post, the other kind of football. And it'll be Grants Pass ball. With 4.5 minutes to go in the first half of play. Gamboa lays it off for Abigail Grip. Cross it goes, but there to break up the pass is South Medford. Back in the ball game on the right wing is Mariah Barajas. Into the ball game is number 9 for South Medford, Anga Tahuna. Coming in and seeing a little bit of action here late in the first half. South, they have numbers forward. Now it will go for the caber throw. Look, they're looking for Anderson there. Now South will see if they can't get one more tally here before the end of the half. But meanwhile, Grants Pass on the move. Ball out of bounds, last touched by the South Medford Panthers. Battle in the corner results in Panther possession. In the back is Abigail Grip. But Malkin in there to try to work it the other way. A little collision by Tahuna for South Medford. Reese Isabel for Grants Pass. Result, a Grants Pass free kick. Grants Pass fighting for the ball in their offensive third of the field. Tahuna and Isabel colliding once again. Free kick for the Cavers and Harper Page. Page, strong right-footed boot. Bounce that Lynx is able to corral and get out of the danger zone. Ball up the far side of the field, out of bounds it goes. Time beginning to run out. Probably looking at maybe just a very minimal amount of stoppage time, I would think. Fortunately, no stoppage for injuries. And that will conclude the first half of play. South Medford, on the strength of a pair of goals, go to intermission with a nice 2-0 lead. What we'll do is we will take a quick timeout, and when we return, we'll present you our Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report, and that will follow these messages on TableRockSports.net.
You find information about paying for medical treatment after a car crash? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
I just got the best deal at US Cellular. Just $29 for one line.
For the first month only, right? That's how they get you.
For as long as I want. Why so skeptical?
I was told she'd weigh 30 pounds.
Get unlimited data for just $29 per line, even just one. Only at US Cellular, where every plan is price protected.
Get one line for just $29 at Siskiyou Cellular, the Rogue Valley's exclusive US Cellular authorized agent. Visit souscellular.com for details.
So what do you do when you can't work because you were injured on the job? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community. We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Fuel up for your race day adventures with Pinnacle 365. Hit for your early morning caffeine fix to help you get off to a good start and be rewarded with free motivation. Stay hydrated as you ride into Turn 2. And if fountain drinks are your thing, get your 6th free. Add Crunch to your lunch as you head into Turn 3. Fuel up for the remainder of the race with your Peak Rewards app and save at least 16 cents a gallon. Your daily journey to the winner's circle starts at Pinnacle 365.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
It's Jeep Adventure Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Gladiator 4x4s or test drive a new 22 Ram 1500 Crew Cab 4x4. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. During Jeep Adventure Days, you'll save big on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Here at halftime, the South Medford Panthers in girls soccer action, leading in the ball game by a score of 2-0. An evenly played first half between both teams. Took a while for the Panthers to get on the board, but a situation where both teams have had their shots throughout the match. But we've seen some nice defensive plays by both teams throughout the game. But getting the Panthers going in the scoring department, playing right wing off the Panther bench, Mia Kalina, to score the first goal of the match for South Medford. Another score can pass along to you earlier today. It was North Medford taking on Roseburg in 6A boys soccer action, and it was the Black Tornado coming away with the 2-0 victory. Table Rock Sports thanks our regional sponsors, including Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less, John L. Scott Real Estate and Travel Medford, and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission. Great partners in keeping high school athletics streaming for you. And also kind of want to remind you that coming up here in a few weeks, up on October 22nd, for you folks that are local here to the Medford area, is tickets are on sale right now for the Medford Sports Hall of Fame induction banquet. That's going to be coming up on October 22nd at the Rogue Valley Country Club. Social hour will be at 5, and awards begin at 5 o'clock. If you want to get tickets for that event, and I highlight, got a big induction class this year, go to medfordparksfoundation.org. You can learn more in terms of details and information, and then click on the events tab. The Medford Parks and Recreation Department invites you to discover all the great classes, field trips, activities, and sports leagues for the fall activities coming up. Visit playmedford.com to find something for everyone in the family. We're moments away from the start of the second half. The South Medford Panthers lead the Grants Pass Cavers by a score of 2-0. Stick around. We've got that second half of action for you coming right up.
Game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
We love our sports here.
It's our responsibility to keep them great. And we need you to know your role.
You can be a player,
You can be a coach. You can be a spectator.
Or an official.
But you only get to be one. Know your role.
Parents, release your kid to the game.
It's my experience.
Don't yell at the refs. They have a hard job.
Know your role.
Players, respect your opponents.
Love to play, win or lose.
Know your role.
So what do when you get injured in a motorcycle accident and you need legal help? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Any time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
Our halftime report is brought to you by PlayMedford.com, where you can learn about Discovery Preschool for 3-year-olds and day camps for older kids. Registration for fall is happening now. Sign up at PlayMedford.com or call the Santos Center at 774-2400. Jim McCoy along with David Alvarez on the camera this evening. South Medford Panthers with a 2-0 lead and another 40 minutes to go before we call it a night. South Grants Pass has had a couple of opportunities to put scores on the board. South Medford pretty solid defensively. As I mentioned, the Panthers on the road last weekend, taking away a Friday win against McNary. And then on Saturday, I'm going to try to call that score up for you. But South, while they were up north, got another match in, and they were 4-0 winners against Central Catholic. Grants Pass as we get ready to start the second half. Grants Pass dropped a 3-2 decision to Willamette last Saturday. And they played to a draw last Tuesday against North Medford by a 1-1 score. Action underway here in the second half. South Medford in the blue. They'll work it out of the middle. Over on the left wing. Jada Dabbs wearing number 20. And Avery Zonizer on her side. So we get a little bit better look at some of those South Medford players that we were missing in the first.
here as the teams switch directions. Once again, South Medford in the white. Grants pass in the blue.